Hi everyone, it's me again. Well, it's late and I'm in out of my element right now, and my car is stuffed with this right here. It's a file cabinet, and there's another one in the back. It just took 4 guys and one very smart woman which was not me, it was Bren at Costco, to stuff my car. And yeah, so I'm now trying to get home with all of this stuff stuffed in my car. And all I've had to eat today is my Hello Kitty McNuts, a key lime pie, not key lime pie, a key lime pie Larabar, and this morning I had some Fayet and berries, more berries than Fayet because I am still all phlegmy and and I had cream in my coffee, and then I even had a Starbucks Breve Schmeve thing. In fact, I have the old cup here because there's no room in the rest of the car. Literally, I'm not kidding. Anyways, I got a camera, so that way I don't have to use my phone for vlogging because it's been really a pain in the arse. You know, I have to put it on airplane mode, and it just keeps telling me that there's no space when there is space, and then I can't upload the clips because I'm too much of a yammer, and it's too damn long, like yesterday's 18-minute vlog that I had to split up. Anyways, I got a camera for vlogging, and I have no idea how to use it, and it's probably going to take me a while, and I probably will continue to use my phone until I figure it out. But I'll work on that. And it's like, I guess it's like almost like 6 o'clock here. It's starting to get dark, and there was a lot of things I wanted to talk about, but I've been very busy, so I can't think clearly. But I will say this, you know, there's a lot to be said for acknowledging people throughout your day, especially in the service industry. You know, acknowledging them by name, and, you know, just having conversation, a little bit of conversation other than just, you know, demanding help, or, you know, where can I find this, or whatever. It really changes the whole atmosphere of things. Not in every situation, because granted, this is the second Costco that I went to. The Costco in my neighborhood, there are a few nice people there, but for the most part, and I just went way out of my way into a neighborhood that I never would just have no business being in. And it's not a good neighborhood. And but they had the file cabinets because they're not carrying them anymore, and I need the file cabinets. So I got them. I got 2 of them. Now I have 3. Anyways, so what was I saying? Yeah, this woman Bren at Costco just so nice. Really, she was so nice. She just went out of her way to be helpful, and I really appreciated that. And then a guy helped me with the cameras. I have been looking around and everything, but I just decided to go with Costco. So I did. Yeah, anyways, I'm just yammering. I'm just taking you guys along for the ride. I hope I know how to get home, because, like, this is just not my neighborhood at all. And my view is really obstructed, but it's actually kind of helpful to have the phone hooked up, because I can at least see the better through the camera than I can through the actual mirror. But I have no passenger side view at all. So, and now I have to go home and I have to deal with valet again because I clearly cannot drive these things up. I'm not doing good. I said I didn't want to use them, and now this is like going to be like what, the 4th time in this year? Not good. Yeah, so tomorrow's Sunday. I'm going to be making, I'm going to, whoops, I'm going to be making, oh shoot, did I do the right thing? Oh, my car is in neutral. My car is in neutral. I think I'm stranded. My car is in neutral. Because this thing is like pushing my gear, and now I don't know where I'm at. Oh no. Well, literally, I'm taking you guys along for the ride. I'm going in the opposite direction. I don't want to go to Miami International Airport. Don't worry. I know how to drive. It's just that they stuff this in here and it's pushing my gear shift from drive to neutral. So I was wondering why I just lost power to the car. It's because I was in neutral. So I just have to hold this thing with my arm until I get home. Yay. Okay, so tomorrow I'm going to pick up that lobster that was purchased for me to make. So I think I'll feel more comfortable with making it this time. File cabinet from hitting my gear shift into neutral, from drive into neutral. T. McNichol 1, aka Glazed Donut. And a couple of other people have asked recently, and this has been asked before, and I'm sure it will be asked again, so I'm going to go over it yet again. So if you don't want to hear it, just click me off. When I first started HCG back in 2009, the end of 2009, I weighed in at 173 pounds, I think, and I'm 5'2", so that's a big deal. Yeah, I mean, I know that I said last night like 140, 150 in my vlog, but that was just a weight that I think I was at that particular time when that guy was, calling me Miss Fatty McFatty. Anyways, so I started at 173, and which probably means at any given time I may have gotten up to 180. I don't know. Anyways, that was 173, and I went to a clinic for the HCG, and I'm going to save you guys all the details. It's on a previous vlog, but they didn't have the knowledge. They didn't know what they were doing. I was poorly advised. Nice people, really, really nice people, love them to death, but they didn't know what they were doing. And I didn't know either, and that's what prompted me to become such a part of the community back when I started. I was a stalker for quite some time, and I did a lot of research. Anyways, and so I turned my journey around. I took it into my own hands. So I was 173, and I did not load because I was not told to load, and I also was not told that I had to measure my food, and I was not, it was a mess. But I did end up losing, I think it was 6 or 9 pounds in the first day, even with all the bad information that I got. Still holding the file cabinet from hitting the neutral. And I was afraid of needles, so I would go into the office every day, and they would give me my injection. And they were closed on the weekends, so they told me to come in on Friday, and they double dosed me. They shot me. I don't even know what I use and what dose they were giving me, but they double dosed me on Friday and said that would last me till Monday. Yeah, that's right. I finished my round, and I think like maybe an extra 15 days with them, and I still had quite a lot to lose. And the reason why I decided to do the extended round was because I had found out that about the cancer in the nose and everything, and I was dealing with the thyroid that just shut down on me at the same time. And I was coming from a space of such depression, like so bad that I could not answer my phone. I couldn't even go to the store by myself. And when I was at home, I would push boxes in front of the door, because I live in a building, and they always have keys, and anytime they want to repair something, they could just enter your place. I was so fearful. I was in such a depressed space, and being that much overweight just made things even worse. So let me backtrack a little. With the thyroid being shut down like that, it can drive you into severe depression and so many other health issues. That's a whole story in itself. So I had that going on, and some major life-changing events, and then on top of it, the news of me having to have surgery for the cancer. So the only thing that I had control over was losing the weight. So I decided to do the extended round. I wasn't under doctor's care anymore, as far as I wasn't doing it with the clinic. So I made the decision myself, and I know it's not in the protocol, and I don't advocate it, but I did it, and it was for 119-day VLCDs, and I did lose all the weight that I needed to lose. I went from 173 to 118 pounds. I don't have all the details in front of me, but that's what I did, and I never hit immunity, and I was popped pretty much all the way. Towards the end, I did start to have Cocoa Delight, and I did often replace my protein with cottage cheese, the Friendship cottage cheese that I mentioned before. Friendship whipped cottage cheese in the white and pink container. I think it's either 2 or 1%, and I loved it. And that I would use as a meal, a protein source. So that's what I did. And this most recent extended round, I had put the weight on due to my thyroid medication being the wrong dose was given to me from the pharmacy, and it threw me off again. And then that with other episodes in my life, and finding out that I have to have surgery again, just got me into that 30-pound mark where I gained the weight, some weight back. So this recent extended round, I started out at 146 something, and with the loading 148, I think 148.6. And my LIW was 118, and I seem to be hovering anywhere from 115 to 118. And then, my lover always says something lower. And that's that. No, I've never hit immunity, and I don't advocate it, but I will say this for people that are thinking about it. I personally feel like it's a drain on your body to keep stopping and starting and stopping and starting. It drags out the whole process, and I believe that it kind of continues your mind in that yo-yo mindset. I'm not saying that it can't work for people or anything like that. This is my own personal preference, and I also feel that in addition to it helping me avoid the yo-yo effect, I also think that that it's made me more immune to craving foods going this long. I'm having a hard time getting foods in, and I have no temptation, really. I mean, there's things in my mind that tell me, like Kathy read that thing, and about Kathy, she read that prayer and today, and I was like joking, and I said, well, can I have a cupcake? I really don't crave a cupcake. Would I have craved a cupcake? Yeah, plenty of other things, but I just don't have those cravings, and I think it has to do with going for so long in VLCDs. It's just completely retrained me. Anyways, this is getting very long, and it's getting dark, and I know that I was all scattered on this, and I'm still holding this file cabinet from hitting neutral, so I'm going to push it up.